In trading, one of the biggest dangers isn't necessarily a bad trade, it's your social media feed. Seriously. Today, we're diving into what's called the comparison trap. It's this really subtle habit that can quietly and completely sabotage even the most promising traders. So let's break down how it works and, way more importantly, how to beat it.
You know the feeling, right? You're just scrolling, minding your own business, and bam, there it is, a massive green P&L screenshot. Someone celebrating a huge withdrawal. And just for a second, that little voice in your head pipes up, why isn't that me? What am I doing wrong? That feeling right there, that's the start of a very, very slippery slope.
And this really gets to the heart of it. This quote from our source material absolutely nails it. See, it's not just about feeling a little down on yourself. Comparison actively attacks the 3 pillars of successful trading: your confidence in your own strategy, your discipline to actually follow your rules, and your consistency in executing your plan day in and day out.
So here's the crucial thing you have to remember. Measuring your journey against someone else's is like comparing apples and, spaceships. It just doesn't make sense. You have different starting capital, a totally different tolerance for risk, a unique psychological makeup, and a completely different set of life experiences. Your path is yours and yours alone. And that's not a weakness, it's just your reality.
Okay, so how do you know if you have actually fallen into this trap? Let's go over some of the most common warning signs. See if any of these sound familiar.
What's so sneaky about this is how these warning signs pretend to be ambition, right? You see someone else's big win, and all of a sudden your own solid plan feels small, feels inadequate. That pressure makes you want to up your risk, maybe increase your lot sizes, or even just abandon your strategy completely. And get this, even slow, steady progress, which is the holy grail of trading, starts to feel like you're failing. These are the little red flags that tell you you're stuck in the trap.
Recognizing the signs is the first step, for sure. But next, we really need to understand the real damage this mindset can do. We're talking about the damage to your trading account and, honestly, your entire career.
Wow, okay. This slide just lays out the entire downward spiral perfectly. It all kicks off with impatience. You just want the results now, so you abandon your plan for a quick score. Well, that immediately pushes you into over-risking. You start taking trades your system would never, ever approve. From there, you're just on an emotional roller coaster. Every win feels like you're a genius, and every loss feels like a personal failure. And the final step? Crippling self-doubt, where you can't even trust your own analysis anymore. This right here is the exact cycle that blows up trading accounts.
All right, enough of the doom and gloom. Let's pivot to the solution. How do the pros, the people who do this for a living, avoid this trap? What are they focused on instead?
This contrast right here, it's everything. On one side, you've got the comparison mindset. It's all external. It's about other people's results, chasing quick profits, valuing speed. But the professional's focus, it's completely internal. They know that the only thing they can truly control is their own process and their own discipline. They aren't chasing profits. They're chasing flawless execution of their plan because they know that's where real sustainable profits actually come.
So what does this actually look like in practice, day to day? Well, professionals' daily review isn't about how much money they made. It's this checklist. Did I follow my plan? That means every entry, every exit, every stop loss was done by the book, no matter the outcome. Did I protect my capital? That's just non-negotiable risk management. And maybe the most important one, what did I learn today? This focus on continuous, gradual improvement, that's what builds a career, not a single lucky trade.
And all of this brings us to the final, and I think the most important mindset shift of all. It's about totally reframing who or what you're actually competing against in the market.
This is it. This is the new definition of success. Trading isn't a team sport. It's not a race against other people. It's a solitary journey of mastering yourself. Your goal isn't to beat that trader you saw on social media. It's to beat your own impatience, your own greed, and your own fear from yesterday.
And when you truly adopt this mindset, when you really stay in your own lane and focus only on your own process, something kind of amazing happens. All that noise just fades away. And your results, whether they're big or small on any given day, they become clearer, they become steadier, and ultimately so much more sustainable for the long haul.
So I'll leave you with this final thought. The market, it's a totally impartial referee. It doesn't care about anyone else's profits, and it definitely doesn't reward envy. It only rewards discipline. So the question you have to ask yourself at the start of every single trading day is this: who are you really competing against?